Right, hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YouTube. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and then we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu. I used to hold Shiba, I made a little bit of money from Shiba as well. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. Instead of talking about XRP, I thought I'd talk about Shiba for a bit, just to sort of mix it up. Every video that I've sort of posted, it's just been the same thing again and again and again. So I thought I'd just change up a little bit really. So let's just start off with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, I thought it was going to break out of the bullish flag pattern and head towards the upside, but it didn't. I did say that we should be heading towards the $31,100, but I also, in my analysis yesterday, I did say if we did break down to the downside, we should break down and retest 29,300, and if we fail to bounce back off of this support, then we should sort of break through and hit the support level of 28,700, as it seems to be quite a strong sort of support level. As you can see here, this is only the 45-minute chart, but as you can see here, look, it was quite strong here. We didn't quite touch it here, but it just seems quite a strong support level. So I did say, so basically in my videos, I sort of say I give the analysis to go. If we go to the upside, what the target will be for the upside. If we head towards the downside, then I'll try and give you a rough target for when we go to the downside, and I've done both. And so, but obviously in this case we've obviously headed down towards the downside, and we've done what I said it would do really. So basically you would come off of this here, this was the previous drop here for Bitcoin, and we would take that, plonk it here, and that means that we would hit the support level. But obviously if we do break through this support level here, then we would retest the next support level close to it. So this is what we've done, and we're now trading between these sort of two support levels here. So we're trading between the $29,200 and we're also trading between the $28,830. And we're just sort of going sideways now. We have just ticked bullish on the RSI here, and we are just about to tick bullish on the MACD here. So I should see a small pump to the upside. Could possibly come back up here. Let's have a little look. So if we come back up here, then it means that we should break through the support level and try to retest $29,900. Might not pump as hard as that, because we're not getting much volume at the moment as well. So it could just be like one of these green candles here. We could initially go up as small as this if it would let me grab it. So we could end up heading up here, breaking through the support and going to about $29,600. If we break through that, we could go a bit higher. We can end up coming back up to this sort of resistance level here of $30,500. Let's move towards the 1 hour chart. Again, about to tick bullish on the RSI down here, and we're about to tick bullish on the MACD as well. So that's a bit more bullish. So what we would do is we would take this little green candle here and we would plonk it up here. And so this means that obviously if we break through this resistance level here again, then we should be hitting about $29,700. So that's that analysis for the 1 hour chart. We are seeing less selling pressure at the moment, which is nice, as we are about to tick bullish on the RSI and the MACD. So hopefully we should be seeing less red sort of volume levels and more blue, which should start happening in the next sort of hour or two. If we head towards the 4 hour chart, we can now see that let me just get rid of this yellow line here. So we can see here that we've created a bearish flag pattern, which will be between this level here and it will be between this level here. So if we break, oh, that is wonky. Let's move that. So if we break towards the upside of this, then we would take this green candle here and we would put it back here. So if we are to break to the upside, we would basically be coming up and retesting this resistance level here, around here, and that would be about $30,600. That's if we break towards the upside of this bearish flag pattern that we are in. We aren't currently ticking bullish just yet. We have just ticked, we're not ticking bullish just yet on the RSI, but we are about to tick bearish on the MACD, so we might see some selling pressure, which will mean that we'll probably just be trading between these two lines here. If we do get quite a bit of selling pressure, then we would take this red candle here, and this would predict our drop towards the downside from this bearish flag pattern. So if we put that there, that means that we should come down, retest come down, retest this support level here of $29,900. If we do break through, we would probably wick down like we did back here, and retest this support level here of $27,000, and maybe go a bit further to about $26,700. I really hope that doesn't happen, but only time will tell. I do try and predict both sort of scenarios. Obviously, if we break to the upside of this bearish flag pattern, then we should be coming up to about $30,500. If we break to the downside, we would be retesting the support level of $27,800, and then probably break down a bit lower to about $27,500. Obviously, once people sell, you see a lot more selling pressure, which will just have like a knock-on effect. So we'd come down initially to this support level. If we break through this, we'd come down more and probably end up coming down here, because obviously once we start selling, everyone panic sells because they have paper hands, and we would literally probably come down to this support level here of about $27,000. It seems like quite well. I mean, the last time we went as low as this was the 12th of May. I shouldn't think we should come back down here, but obviously we don't know at this moment in time. We did create this inverse head and shoulders pattern here. No, this is not this chart. We could be creating an inverse head and shoulders actually on the 4-hour chart, which I've just seen now, which it would be here, left shoulder. This would be the head because it's a bit higher, and then if we trade sideways here, then we could see the start of the right shoulder here, and then we should break through this bearish flag pattern and then do what I said earlier, as in we would come up here and we would retest here. So this would be our pump basically from our inverse head and shoulders. So we'd probably come up to here about $30,400. If we do break through this, then I would see us retesting the $31,100, and then we'd probably bounce back off of that and get rejected really like we did back here. So that's that scenario. We could potentially be forming a inverse head and shoulders, which is obviously a bullish pattern, but that's only if we sort of trade between these lines here and here, which will then form our right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders, which will then mean if we do break through here, then we should be retesting the $30,400 and the $31,100. So that's that scenario. If we go on to the daily and just check what we're doing on the daily, we are seeing some buying pressure here on the MACD, which is quite nice to see. We did obviously yesterday, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was this morning, we did tick bullish on the MACD here, and I did say if we do tick bullish on the MACD fairly soon, then we should hopefully see some buying pressure, and we should be going up to about 40, what was it I said? We should be hopefully be getting some buying pressure and going up to about 40,000 sort of $100 level, because every time we sort of come back down to the bottom of the MACD, we've pumped. Even if it was here, we pumped up here, we come down, and then we crossed here again, then we pumped back up to the upside. We've literally obviously done the same sort of thing. We've come all the way down here, and then we have just bounced back up, and we have just ticked bullish. So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I'm not really bearish at all. Yes, we have had a not a very nice day, but I mean, it's not that scary. We haven't really moved down much at all, to be honest. If we calculate this, so this was where we were yesterday, we literally came down 4%, which is nothing if you look at it in the long-term aspect. So I wouldn't see Bitcoin breaking down personally, but I have given you the analysis on if we do break below the $29,200 level. If we break below that, I'd probably be shorting it. But if we do break above it, obviously I'd probably place a long position as well, because that would mean that we would create this, create the right shoulder of this inverse head and shoulders, and then you would obviously be going up. So what would we do here? So we would be coming up here. So if we do finish creating that, we'd be coming up to about $30,800. If we get the ruler here, I can tell you what the percentage of how high we should be going. Yeah, about 4 to 5%. Obviously, if that's on a leverage position, then obviously you will probably do quite well from that. Obviously, don't copy any, so this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, so do not copy anything I'm doing. This is just for entertainment purposes only. So that's my analysis for Bitcoin. I'm still quite bullish. and as you can see on the MACD here on the, let's move to the daily. So as you can see on the MACD on the daily for Bitcoin, we are still going up. No, that's just predicting actually. This green bit here is predicting that we should be going up. So we haven't actually braked. That's not even a word, is it? But we should be ticking bullish fairly soon. But that's only if we tick bullish and we break through this bearish flag pattern here on Bitcoin. So let's move on to Shiba Inu very quickly. So very quickly, because I don't want this video to be too long. I feel like we're in a bullish pennant pattern here with Shiba, because you can see the flagpole here, and this is the flag. So I do feel like if we do hit the corner of this triangle here for the bullish pennant pattern, then we should be ticking bullish and we should be having a pump to the upside. The pump to the upside that I do think that we will have if we do break to the upside, it will be about a 23% increase. But obviously if we break to the downside, where would we be going? To be honest, I can't really see. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. But it's looking bullish, really. To be honest, we've ticked bullish here, bounced back off. I think we've just ticked bullish on the MACD as well on the 45-minute chart. If we move to the 1 hour chart here, you can obviously see this pattern a bit clearer. We are edging towards the edge of this triangle here for the bullish pennant pattern. So that's the hourly chart. We've probably got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So probably tomorrow at some point we may be breaking out of this bullish pennant pattern. So I'd see what happens, but obviously it depends on Bitcoin on what happens really. Yeah, so that's about 8, yeah, so about tomorrow evening I would say that we'd probably break out of this. If we break to the downside, we can actually see a bit clearer now on here. If we do break to the downside, then we'll probably be coming down to here. So that would be, let's get the ruler. So that would probably be about 14% decrease in the price of Shiba Inu. But I do feel like that, well, we could potentially be heading towards the upside because we've just ticked bullish here on the RSI, and we've just ticked, we're still looking okay on the MACD, and we're still seeing, so we're starting to see some volume build up with Shiba Inu as well, which is quite nice to see. I'm drawing again on this line every single video. If you go back to every video, you would see me make a mistake and just draw a line across the screen. I just forget to back out of the trend line drawing pattern on here. So basically, yeah. So if we pump to the upside, let me just get rid of this because this is annoying me because I can't see the green candle. So this will be the prediction. If we break to the upside of this bullish pennant pattern here, which will probably be around this area here, because we might just trade sideways basically. The increase of this, again, let me just remind myself, it'll be about 23%. So if you were to place a long position, then obviously you would be going up 23% potentially. But this is usually what happens in these bullish pennant patterns. If you break out towards the upside, you will be going up in price. So this is on the 4 hour chart. Let's have a look. So we are ticking bullish on the RSI. Let's move to the daily. The daily, you can see the pattern a lot clearer because you see one massive green candle here, and then you just see some sideways sort of pattern here, and this is the flag, and obviously the big green candle is the flagpole. So so we've gone all the way down to the bottom of, the bottom of the MACD. Let me just rephrase myself there. We have just ticked, well, we are potentially about to be ticking bullish fairly soon, in the next sort of few hours, maybe tomorrow. I do feel like we will see the result tomorrow. I might even place a petition myself to see what actually happens. Look, I've drawn again because I didn't back out. But yeah, we're still looking okay on the RSI. We are trading above the yellow line here, and we may potentially be ticking bullish on the MACD. But again, look, every time we've hit the bottom here and we tick bullish on the MACD, we've had a massive pump to the upside. Look, what happened here? Look at this. This is what happened to Shiba Inu last time it ticked bullish on the MACD when it was that low on the when it was that low on the MACD. So I'm going to end the video here. I do feel like we should have a increase in the price of Shiba Inu. So the price prediction, if we do break out of this, which will be tomorrow, if we close, but we have to close above this bullish pennant pattern tomorrow on the daily chart to get the pump that we want. So we'll be going to 0.0001556. Again, I've forgotten the percentage. So on the daily, so this is different. So on the 4 hour, if we tick bullish and we close above the bullish pennant pattern, then we should be pumping about 28%. If we tick bullish on the daily chart, and on the daily chart, if we see that the candle closes above here tomorrow, then you would see a 33% increase in Shiba Inu's price. That's all to do with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pumps and then it will have a little break and then it'll probably get rejected and come back down to support, when that happens, the altcoins will then pump. And then if this happens with Shiba Inu and we still tick bullish here on the MACD, then we will see that 33% increase. I'm going to end the video here. It's 60 minutes long. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. It'll be midday. Make sure you like and subscribe. Obviously, it's not financial advice. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.